In happy clappy legal news, Lawrence Tribe says Trump CNN's performance was one long series of confessions, strongly accelerating special counsel Smith's timeline toward multiple indictments. George Conway said not only did they contradict his legal position, he admits to possession and knowledge of classified documents he is taking from the White House. Jack Smith will make good use of last night's town hall. It will help him button up his case. Joyce Vance says telling inconsistent stories is a real problem for a criminal defendant. It is only a matter of time, but they're all just legal fluffers. For the legal headliner of the day, Rockstar. Hi, Glenn. Welcome to the Legal Buffet. Good morning.
Good morning, Steph.
I mean, it is interesting that the CNN town hall can be both a disgrace and a legal feast. Correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was an ill-advised decision, I think, by CNN to give a mic and a platform to somebody who tried to violently overthrow our democracy, stop the transfer of power, run roughshod over the expressed will of the American voters. That being said, there was incriminating evidence from heaven in there. And I just want to use one example to put the finest possible point on it. Donald Trump can lie with impunity at a town hall. He can do it for fun and casually and cavalierly. But let me tell you exactly what a prosecutor will make of just one of his lies. When Caitlin Collins asked him, why did you ask Brad Raffensperger to find you votes? Here is his precise answer. Quote, I didn't ask him to find me anything, close quote. Here's what a prosecutor will do. You put government exhibit sticker number 1 on that audio clip and video clip. I didn't ask him to find me anything. You put government exhibit sticker number 2 on an audio clip from that recorded phone call where he says to Brad Raffensperger, find me 11,780 votes. When you put those two clips right against one another, the jurors will start rolling their eyes and they'll be looking at their watches saying, when can we get back into the deliberation room and vote guilty?
Yeah. Well, I mean, as we were talking about, the other thing is the documents. Right? I mean, the whole documents thing. How did NBC put it? Trump's lawyers told Congress the classified documents found at Mar-a-Lago were there by accident. When questioned about the issue at the town hall, he said he had every right to take them from the White House. Would that be Exhibit B, C?
Well, interestingly, the statement of the lawyer is not the sin of the client. What I mean by that is we can't, as prosecutors, introduce lawyers' statements and then say, aha, the client contradicted his lawyer. What we can do is introduce Donald's statement into evidence when asked, did you show anybody these documents? He said, not that I recall. I don't think so. We're talking about our nation's secrets here. And what you could tell in that answer was that he did show people the documents. Jack Smith, I'm quite sure, will be able to prove he showed people the documents. So we can introduce that town hall statement as a lie, a cover-up, and consciousness of guilt. So there's always a way to use his incriminating statements against him.
Let's talk about E. Jean Carroll, who has indicated she may sue him again. I said that yesterday. I mean, the fact that he defamed her again right after a day after being convicted of defaming her. One tweet I wanted to ask you about. He declared he wanted to confront her, but Trump did not dare come to court to speak under oath. He instead used national TV to slander her. This makes it intentional harm. Just talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, I think the only question for E. Jean Carroll is, does she want to now bring another suit and spend the next couple of years, beating the pants off of him again and winning another enormous money judgment, which she undoubtedly will. I mean, it is pretty staggering that the jury awarded her punitive damages. What are punitive damages? They're designed to punish the defamatory statement and to deter Donald Trump from making future defamatory statements. And 24 hours later, he goes out and he does it all over again. So she will absolutely have a successful defamation suit if she chooses to bring it. And it really is up to E. Jean Carroll. What does she want now? Does she want to spend more years in court, or does she want to just take the $5 million and kind of move on with her life? But I'll tell you, I think the nation sort of gives her a warm embrace
Yep.
for really being the first person to take down Donald Trump and hold him accountable for his misconduct.
Yeah, I said yesterday, it feels like justice is on a bit of a roll. I know we're impatient, but I thought it was interesting. You tweeted, it was yesterday. You said there is a way to deal with Trump's provable lies, lies designed to poison future jury pools, a narrowly tailored limitation on his speech and his posts. At some point, our institutions of government must push back on Trump's dangerous rhetoric before it's too late. And on cue, judge orders Trump to attend a lecture on how not to violate evidence disclosure rules, which I'm sure is going to go down fabulously with him. But but it's going to be by video, right? But he will have the rules explained to him, which I'm sure he knows. He just doesn't follow them, right?
No, he doesn't follow them. And the reason the judge is doing that, I haven't seen any reporting. I have seen some chatter about this lecture that Donald Trump must attend. The reason the judge is doing that is so the judge will have all of the evidence he needs that Donald Trump was specifically and personally on notice of these requirements and restrictions, such that when he violates them, it will be very easy for the judge to impose a sanction, which could include stepping him back because he will have proven that he can't comply with a court's conditions of release. So there's definitely a reason to do this beyond just, treating Donald Trump like a third grader.
Yeah.